everybody, welcome to Flora Fun and Food. I'm Carlin, I'm Lauren's mom, and today I'm going to be making a strawberry rhubarb pie for my son Austin, Lauren's brother. So Lauren picked her spring rhubarb here, so I'm getting ready to clean it and cut it up. Also have strawberries that I'll clean up, and then we'll make a pie.
So you go down, I kind of buried mine in compost, so they're kind of hidden, but you go to the base and you snap and twist. And you want to take just the outer ones.
Okay, we're going to clean the rhubarb and the strawberries. This rhubarb happens to be fairly green, and my daughter has assured me that it's fine to eat green. Some rhubarb is green and others is more red. When I grew up as a kid, it was always more red than this, but different varieties are different colors. So the leaves that we've taken off are toxic, so you cannot eat the leaves. And I'm going to cut off, a little bit of the end stalk here, and then I'm going to chunk it up into like 1/2-inch pieces for the pie. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, now that I've got the rhubarb and strawberries cleaned, I'm going to cut them up into 1/2-inch chunks. And so I'll probably quarter the strawberries and cut the rhubarb in 1/2-inch pieces. And we need about 2.5 cups of each to make this strawberry rhubarb pie. I'd say that's just about 2.5 cups. Okay, there's our strawberries. Probably have more than 2.5 cups, but I'm doing a deep dish pie, so I'm going to use all those. Okay, now I'm going to mix all the ingredients for the filling of the pie. It calls for 1/2 teaspoon of lemon zest and 1/2 teaspoon of the juice. So I'm just going to do it right in the bowl here. Just kind of guesstimate it. That's probably more than enough. And then I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of juice in, let the seeds go through my fingers. Then it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Just going to eye that. A tablespoon of flour. I'm going to do a heaping tablespoon because I've got a little extra in here. A cup of sugar. 3 tablespoons of tapioca. This will be the thickening agent along with a little bit of the flour. Okay, now we're going to just stir that together to coat all the fruit. Okay, now we're going to put the pie together. I'm cheating and I'm just using store-bought pie crusts. So I'm going to put one on the bottom, and then I'm going to put the filling in, and then I'll make a lattice to go on the top. Makes it pretty easy to do it this way. Okay, now I'm going to put the pie mixture of all the fruit and the tapioca. The tapioca pearls are supposed to sit for a few minutes, so that's what I've done, and hopefully it'll thicken it up good. Smells really good. Okay, now I'm going to just take a second pie crust and cut it into strips. got a third one if I need it. I'm just going to take a butter knife and try to cut them straight. Okay, now we are going to start in the middle. And then you kind of fold them back. And you kind of interlock them there. And we're going to put the next one on. And again, you just kind of go weave back and forth. Start with your longest ones in the middle. Now we can do the other side. I think we'll do one more over on this end. Okay, there you go. Now I'm just going to crimp the edges a little bit. I don't have a lot of pie cut. I think I'm just going to tuck the edges in. And then kind of pinch them. I'm not the best at this, so it'll be fine. Okay, I was supposed to put like 3 tablespoons of butter on the pie before I put the lattice on, but we can just tuck it in. Underneath the lattice here. It'll melt. Okay, now we're going to brush the top with a beaten egg. This will make it kind of golden as it bakes. I'm also going to sprinkle a couple of teaspoons of sugar on top, and the egg will make it stick. Okay, I'm going to put it on a sheet pan so that if it overflows, it doesn't mess up the oven. And then I always start out with one of these rings on the pie so that it doesn't get too crispy on the edges. So now we're going to bake it for 425 degrees for 15 minutes and then decrease it down to 375 degrees for another 45 to 50 minutes until it's cooked. And then you let it cool a couple of hours before cutting and serving, and probably overnight is better. It'll let it set. Alright, we're putting it in a 425 degree oven for 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to turn the oven down to 375 and let it go for another 45 or 50 minutes. Okay, we're going to take off the silicone rings so that it can brown up on the edges and then finish cooking it. It doesn't look like it needs much longer. Alright, it looks like it's done, so we're going to take it out. There you go. I'm going to let it cool for a couple hours and it'll let it set up and it'll be ready to eat.
And here is the final result. It was so delicious and we had such a good time celebrating my brother's birthday. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks guys. Bye.